Welcome back, everybody! The more Pathfinder... What is going on in the background there? The more Pathfinder Wrath and Hardest Difficulty. We are, of course, watching some pre-recorded footage here at 20 times speed, because I didn't really want to start off or like have 2 episodes where I just do kingdom management and clear the map with these legions. We're gonna see us take all the battles. As per usual, the battles are very, very easy. We have such a large army since we did the skip day trick before, so this army is big enough to clear everything on the map. So I'm just going around everywhere and just clearing everything up in 1 or 2 hits. Nothing was even difficult. I mean, we have 3,000 footmen and I think 1,000 archers in this army, so I mean, nothing comes even close to being difficult to kill. Everything just dies in 1 hit, essentially. Sometimes they survive for like 1 or 2 hits, but it's rare. So I'm not gonna like talk strategy or anything. So far, since we are in beta, it seems like this part of the game is not fully developed to where you need to have much strategy. I mean, you just click skip day a couple of times, so we're not gonna talk too much about that. For the kingdom management part, what I learned in the last game, what you want to do as quickly as possible, although it seems like the kingdom management part is not really fully implemented yet for a couple of reasons. It doesn't seem like you always have something to do. It seems like you quickly run out of things to do. Depending on where you are in the story, you have a couple of things you need to do with your kingdom management, which is good though, I think. I think the kingdom management was a little bit too busy in the last game. But here what I did essentially, in the last game, I remember it was very good to try to rank up all your officers. Of course, you assign people from which you found throughout the game. So the companions that you don't use usually. You put them as advisors, and then you put the advisors on different missions. And the most important missions are usually going to be the rank up missions, because that makes them more likely to succeed in future missions. So as quickly as I can do the rank up missions, do them. And then I just did every other mission. I didn't care about like which order I should do what mission in. Just did all of them. I just did all of the missions because also since we've cleared everything on the map, we have so much monies that any cost that these missions had were like nothing. I think I had like almost 100,000 finance points or something like that, and most missions cost like 5,000. It was an irrelevant sum of money that we needed for this. These missions. So that's why we're skipping ahead there. We are though able to see, like, this fight took a lot of time. I think at this thing there was a Medusa thing there. I didn't understand what it did, so I think it killed like 300 archers or something in that fight. That thing seems to have an attack which, if it lands an attack on you, first of all, this silly amount of damage, but also if it lands an attack, you cannot you skip your next round. I think you get stunned or something by that thing. That was really dangerous. That could probably have defeated us if we would have everything in just one big stack. Just have one big stack of footmen or something. Then it could just kill it, because it will just be permanently stunned or something like that. I didn't do any building of buildings, because it doesn't seem like you need to. There's one quest, I think, to build a barracks and an archery range or something like that. But except for that, there's like nothing. So yeah, we just went around and cleared everything. We get to see a little bit of what we're going to be up against. So there seems to be some plagued monsters, and since we see these models here, we're surely also going to see them in the game. So there's going to be some plagued monsters. There's going to be a lot of big demon. You see that, like this pig-style demon, whatever that demon is. You probably know if you know the Pathfinder lore what it is, but I have no idea. And also, I think it says even the name on it, but I don't remember what the name of that thing is. And here I just completed more quests, and I think that is going to be the end of that video. So that's all I've done. I've just cleared the map of everything. Let's jump into the game. Here's everybody. So, we have finally cleared the map, but there are 2 armies which I didn't find how we clear. So if you look at the map here, this army, I don't know where the road is which leads to this army, so we couldn't kill it. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant though. It gives the unavoidable drill, which might be a good item, I don't know. This thing also gives 200 material points, but how do we get to it? There's no road which leads to it, so we gotta ignore it. Hopefully we're also gonna level up today. And also there's a bug where this girl is still corrupted, even though nobody else is corrupted. which is weird, but I think it's gonna go away at some point when we sleep. Like, I played a little bit ahead there, and I'm pretty sure this will go away at some point. We don't have to worry about it too much. Anywho's, okay, so let's go into Dresden now. Because since we've completed like everything that has to do with the kingdom, we're gonna have a lot of dialogue. So let's start off with the dialogue. Oh, and catch up on all the events on what has happened there. Let's see. Reading. Chris, you're not the best at reading, I know. But I'm gonna try my best to read in the best possible manner. Let's see how it turns out. What guys are going to be appearing though? There are a couple of things where it's a little bit bugged with the choices. I will say that much. Can load into the game, take a little bit of time, but it's, you know, it's still in beta. So I think the thing is though, with Pathfinder Kingmaker, it also took a lot of time to load. I don't know if they're gonna solve this loading thing. I think they're gonna focus on just bugs, features overall. Let's hear. Commander! Aniva greets you with a short nod. I have information that, even though what I found out is largely harmless, it might be a reason for concern. Okay, well, ignore that. Tell me. Lately, soldiers have been gathering by the graveyard and playing cards. We usually look the other way in such cases. Sure, it's against regulations, but we let them have fun as long as they don't harm anyone. Which is usually the case. Yet recently, my people have spotted social among them. I don't think gambling is doing him any good, you know. I usually stay away from people's private business with all these spies and cultists. I've got a lot on my plate as it is. But this time it's about a companion you trust with your life, so perhaps you should intervene. This isn't an official report, just friendly advice. Thanks for the information! You're welcome. Okay, Social is playing cards. Know what to do with that information. Lan looks resolute and serious. Amurikwa. We got ourselves settled in here, so it's time to go back for the mongrels. If we don't, Sal will keep stalling until Imode herself comes down to drag him out. Good. We can always use more fighters. Call me when you're ready. I'll be waiting. Net hall reveal, okay? Halran! See by his beard that you are Halran. Greetings, you knight commander. Now that's the storyteller's voice. Can't use that. Greetings to you, commander. An old Inquisitor stands rigidly at attention, and the traces of his past dislike are gone, replaced by overt obsequiousness. Obsequiousness? Are you obsequious right now? Halloran Shapok, prelate of Canabres. I've come here at the Queen's command to be at your disposal. I have reinforcements with me, top-notch fighters from Mendem. They all have been personally vetted by myself for trustworthiness. Never one of them is camping at the bit to fight for the crusade. Every one of them is champing at the bit to fight for the crusade. Champing at the bit. Is that an expression I haven't heard? In addition, Her Highness commanded me to bring the wardstone to you. Now you will have 2 of the goddess relics in your arsenal, and rightly so, for you saved both of them from the demons. Remind me, who are you? Oh, savage! Yeah, we're gonna go for that. Thank you for your reinforcement. Dismissed. Even if we don't remember this guy, we're probably not gonna say that we don't remember. By the way, our face looks eerily much like the Joker. It's just me. This face only a mother could love, I think. Let's see. I'm ready to carry out your orders, Commander. Anytime, day or night. With a vigorous salute, the Inquisitor departs. Good. Good. And these guys. Grandma Gretlin, Director. Good day, your commandership. It is we, the artistic board of the next door theater. We are still working on our piece about your heroism. We have even taken on a few new crew members. I'm reading like I'm in the first school grade or something. But there's so many weird words also popping up. I don't know. We now have a master of stage equipment and scenery. It's my granddaughter, Tina. Tina, say hello to the commandership. Grandma Gretlin, director. We are faced with another dilemma. We simply can't decide on a climactic moment for the act. That's all about the Battle of Resin. Here, you listen to the options. I like the version where I launch myself on a couple. Wonderful, wonderful! It's high time we injected some thrills into our show. Grandma Gretlin and their entourage move away, but their voices project so well that you can easily hear the rest of the conversation. Catapult was my favorite from the very start. I hope it's not considered too lowbrow. A device for a serious, dramatic offering. Did you forget the role of the commander is being played by a cyclops? How are we going to launch Lampkin out to a catapult? We're going to find a catapult that won't just break under his weight. Calm down, Tina. Just a minor snag. You can't achieve success without a few difficulties along the way. But think of something, you'll see. Okay, Knight Commander. Then young Knight Clayam drops to one knee before you. He has noticeably matured since your previous meeting in the Black Wing Library, where you saved him from being burned alive. But his sharp gaze, aristocratic features, and soft voice are just as you remember. By order of Her Highness Queen Galfrey, the Order of the Flaming Lance. Take it up. Has come to be of service to you. Welcome to Resin. Thank you, Commander. One more thing. Her Highness has appointed me as the leader of the Order only recently. Our previous leader, Miamir, the Scholar, disappeared from Canarbres shortly before the demons attacked. She's officially considered missing. Almost no one believes that she still lives. He also had a newspaper cutting to you. A portrait of a stern-looking half-elf woman printed on grey paper. This is Sister Miamir. If by any chance you should find her, alive or... The Knight's voice falters. If you learn anything about her fate, our order and I personally would be eternally grateful to you. Thank you. If we do find her, we'll let you know. We know. But Commander, I have alarming news. Sir Ciar seems to be ill. He has stepped back almost completely from commanding his people. His ever-bright crusaders are a large and experienced force. Our strategy relies heavily on them. Please talk to him. It might be time for Sir Ciar to step down and hand over the leadership to a younger, more energetic knight. He's not the young man he used to be. It must be some struggle to keep up with his responsibility. I will talk to Ciar. Thank you, Commander. This is a necessary step to maintain our fighting ability. Oh, hello? Well, hello there, mister! Let's see, cost finance points, repeat X weeks, morale of the Crusaders increase. Okay, so we want the material points income increased by X for X weeks. Ooh. Okay. Cost free, finance points income increased by... I think material points, if anything. What else could we get there? Recruit growth increased by X%. Energy points income increased by X. Energy point. Income. What is energy points? I'll try that. Because I don't even know what it is. Let's try it out. Okay. Hail Commander. Before you, an aged yet sturdy and fit Garundi stands at attention. His dark skin has an earthly tone to it, and crystals sparkle forth from where his hair and eyebrows should be, clearly identifying him as an Oread. Captain Harmaton, chair of your staff council by the order of Her Majesty Queen Galfrey, here to deliver a report. Scylla, I'm on this council too. Scylla salutes briskly. We'll be racking our brains on how to improve troop morale. I reckon the key is to back up our words with actions. Lead the soldiers by example, and they'll be eager to follow. Virgil, drawing on my experience as a paralictor, my advice is to maintain calculated moderation in every regard, be it incentive or penalty, and to be decisive. We have no need for doubts or turmoil. Commander, permission to report. We have encountered a problem. Although we're still getting volunteers, we're now seeing cases of desertion. Many who joined the Dresden campaign believe that their duty has been fulfilled with their victory, and they're not keen on staying in the garrison. Those from Canarbres wish to return home and rebuild their ruined city. Lastly, there are those who are afraid of lingering in a place where demons might show up with punitive expedition at any moment. Well, we have cleared the entire map, so they can go home, but... but sure. My suggestion is to improve the living conditions for the privates. Raise their pay, give them extra rations, and reward those who have distinguished themselves on the battlefield with commendations and gifts. Soldiers don't want to leave armies that appreciate them. I feel for those folk, but we have to convince them to stay. I think we might get some help from the servants of the gods. They'll tell the soldiers that the danger has not yet passed and inspire them to keep up the fighting against evil. As long as the wound is open, the whole world is in danger. We can't just go home like we used to, no matter how badly we want that to happen. Okay, effects of choice. Let's see here, what is gonna be the effect here? Cost free, repeat X time weeks, morale of the crusades increased by X. And here, recruit growth reduced by X% for X weeks. Repeat X weeks, morale of the crusade increased by X. Cost X material points, repeat X weeks, morale of the crusades increased by X. I think the material points don't matter at all, so we can give them rations. Do we need that? Hey, Commander! Should any other difficulties arise that require your attention, I'll deliver the report promptly. I don't know what the amount is that we're gonna pay here in material points, but I'm guessing it's not that much. Infantry unit can score a critical hit with a 20% chance. Critical multiplier is 1.5. Infantry unit. Infantry unit have a 3+ bonus attack against large... Oh, spearmen, convicts. Oh, we can probably choose what we get here. Spearmen, conscripts, champions. Shield bearers. I think we take the champions. Because we are champions. Deberdine. You see a Kellid, around 50 years old, dressed in a doublet that looks older than its owner. Once it may have been expensive, but now it's worn and patched. A scabardless sword hangs on his belt, covered in such a thick layer of rust that it looks more like a club. His flushed, swollen face, spongy nose, and the dark circles beneath his eyes suggest that he is a heavy drinker. When he opens his mouth to speak, your suspicion is confirmed by the stench of a stale alcohol on his breath. Okay. You look at the commander! That's the cause a little plane you got yourself here. All the water and polish solid, commendable. Why, I think I'll give you a medal for this. So, throw this drunken out of it. Hey, wait, you can't throw me out. Don't you know who I am? Man groans as he straightens up, affecting a proud, noble bearing insofar as his decryptable allows. You will be pleased to know that I am Subaldine Quintessimus Herantofel, rightful heir to the throne of Ith and all of Psychosis. Knowledge world pass check. Everyone knows that no king has ever ruled over Psychoris, and there is no throne of Is. How would you know? Have you been to Is? Have you been there? Have you seen all with your own eyes? You haven't! And if you haven't, maybe there was one. My pops used to tell me that the throne is in the place. It was gold all over, and it was encrusted with all manner of crusted things like diamonds, and fire ants, rubies, and bush. I couldn't take your eyes off it. What kind of throne was, and it's all mine. Mine by right. I see. Solus, throw this imposter out of here. Hey, why would you? How could you? Some commander you are. Okay. Sure. Sure, MacDoor, I say. Okay, so the man is the Crusader Baznaz. I think the next order of Baznaz is gonna be checking out our Baznaz, which is gonna be the items that we got from everything we did there. So we got a Lynn's family chainmail, which partially absorbs magic from chaotic or evil creatures. Oh. Whenever such a creature attacks the wearer with magic, for the next 2 rounds, the wearer gains a +2 profane bonus on attack and damage rolls, and the caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance. When this effect ends, the first attack the wearer makes suffers a -4 penalty to attack and damage rolls, as well as caster level checks made to overcome spell resistance, if needed. Oh, that's a long ability. We also got Chainmail of Dragonfly. Of course, this +3 chainmail can be activated once per day to grant all allies in a 30-foot radius a +1 insight bonus to dexterity and 2 attack rolls against demons for 10 rounds. Nice, nice. Since family chainmail. Oh, we got 2 of them. Are they exactly the same? Oh, but this gives qualities +2 fortitude save. +2 enhancement. Okay, so this is slightly different, but almost the same. You give a sacred bonus on fortitude save. The wearer can choose. You can suffer a -2 penalty to AC to grant all party members plus bonus to AC. While under this effect, an enemy that's attacking the wearer must pass a reflex saving throw with DC 17 or suffer 3d4 piercing damage. Cool. And this thing, a +3 padded armor. Ooh, it's a light armor. You can use it. You can use it, everybody! You can use it. I think there's one girl which doesn't have an armor. So. Oh, but that is doesn't have any upgrade armor. What else do we got? Whenever the wearer is attacked with a spell, the enemy must pass a will save or become nauseated. Oh, savage. Put that on. Savage. Become nauseated. Oh my god. Okay, so we have Allure and Charisma, and we have Claws of the Sacred Beast. These gloves have claws that deal 1d8 slashing damage on an unarmed attack. If the enemy is an evil aligned character, they deal 2d6 damage instead, which is gonna be most characters actually. In addition, these claws give the wearer a +1 enhancement bonus on attack and damage rolls. This is really good if we add something which attacks, which don't. Wicked dope. Okay, cool. It's probably gonna come in handy at some point. And we have the Deadly Toll. +4 scythe. Wow, that's kind of a strong scythe, gonna say. Did we get anything else? Magician's Ring. Oh, these. Messed up last time. I really thought these were amulets, but of course they're not. They are headbands or something. Say that. It says phylactery. Positive channeling. So how could I know what slot this is? Doesn't say. Doesn't say anywhere. So yeah, I mean that's about all we need to do here, I think. Do we go and buy some items? With these new items that we found? Maybe we can buy some items? I think we'll go out. First order of business. And wait, how much money do we have? 35,000, I think we could, if we sell a couple of these things. I think we could get some money. So I don't know, how much are these worth? 7,000. This was worth 20,000. The one is scythe. Why is it worth so much? You can choose one creature at a time to concentrate on whenever your party members attack using the rapid shot feat. They don't suffer a -2 penalty, but gain a +2 bonus of damage instead. You or your allies are using piercing strike feat. It deals 2 damage 6 instead of 1d6. Okay, so we're a very specialized party. This could be amazing, I think. But now I know that item exists. We can build around it in some later iteration. I'm really feeling like I want to do a after this run. I want to do like a necromancer undead run, which is also melee. Because I think that honestly, in the last game, the animal companions were so good. I don't think they're as good anymore, honestly. They help out a little bit, sure. In some fights, they're really good to have us meat shields and stuff like that. But they're not as good as they used to be. They don't impress me as much as they once did. They used to be a thing. Now they're not. Now they're simply not. By the way, how are we with time? 20 minutes. Okay, I think, here's what I think. If I'm gonna go around and browse things, that's gonna just take way too long. So what I'm gonna do instead, we go and do the things which actually matter, which is we go out. I'm just thinking maybe we could get some, I don't know, +6 constitution belt or something, that thing for 70,000. But we're gonna get those later anyway, so. What matter? What even matter? Also, another thing that I noticed is that, I don't know why exactly, this might have been explained somewhere in some dialogue which I missed. Let's see, what are we gonna give to these guys then? I think... Let's see, have we got blind fight? No, we haven't got blind fight. I think blind fights. So don't get dazed or something. Or not dazed, gazed. That's the word I'm looking for. Don't get gazed! I want to get engaged. And we don't want to have a penalty if something is invisible, I guess. So, now what we're gonna do is... Oh! The debuff went away on this girl, didn't it? Okay. Also, another thing here, if we camp... Yeah, the Abyssal Corruption seems to reset whenever you go back to Dressen. I think. Or if it's when you sleep in Dressen that it goes away. Something like that. Which I think is really cool, because that makes it easier. So of course I think it's cool. Of course! So the next quest that we have here is, of course, to go to the Green Gates, if you remember from last time. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna have some you also, by the way, you can still go to Lost Chapel and clear there. I thought there would be that we would be prevented from going there, but we're not. We're simply not. Also though, before we go in there, we probably should sleep and we should change some spells. Because I think that what we should be doing in many fights here. Cultist Archer, Cultist Archer, Cultist Evoker, Cultist Slayer. That's a lot of dudes. Well, here's what I say. I say screw bastards. They screw you! We're gonna hate you! And I don't know if this gather power thing is what we want to be doing. I think we just do this thing instead. This thing. Boom. Oh wow, there's a Slayer here behind us also. Okay. Might not need everyone on the Evoker. Let's try and take out this Slayer. There's the Charming Gaze. Perfect. Charming Gaze, Charming Gaze. We just need some Charming Gaze. The thing is that I realized, of course, I've said it before, but the only thing that we are really struggling with, I feel like, is demons, which there are a lot of. We haven't had anything that's really good against demons, but then I looked around in the Cleric spellbook while I was playing here, and I realized we actually have something which is really good against demons, which I don't know why I haven't been playing more. I think I put in one of those. But Banishment is actually really, really good against demons. They only get one save or they die, which is probably as good as it gets. I mean, it's still affected by spell resistance, stuff like that. But we should probably have Dismissal for these fights. I don't know that Death Ward is gonna be that useful. Probably what I would like to have is... Probably I just have Restoration instead, and if we take negative levels, we just restore those back with Restoration. I think. And then we have Dismissal. Yeah, here's probably what we do. I think we do Dismissal. I know that... I'm pretty sure that demons we're gonna be up against, though, are not gonna have negative levels, because they're not Nabasa demons, ones we're gonna be up against. I think we just go Dismissal with all these. Dismissal, if you haven't seen it, unfortunately affected by spell resistance, and I will say negates, but this spell forces an extra planar creature back to its proper plane if it fails a will save, which means it dies, essentially. So you get experience for it, it dies, it goes away. Very, very... as good as it gets, I guess. Against the demons. So that's something we probably should be doing a lot of, I think. Maybe, at some point, I will even try a Cleric party. It's a Dismissal party. Dismiss everything. Because most things that are dangerous are demons. Or maybe it's because we don't have anything good against them that they are that dangerous. Doesn't feel like the other things are usually that much of a problem. But the demons are dangerous! They're freaking dangerous! And I'm a greedy bastard, so if there's something that says masterwork, I'm just gonna pick it up. Just gonna pick it up. Cheers, everybody, by the way. Cheers! The afternoon Dr. Pepper. Not as good as the breakfast Dr. Pepper. Nor as good as the dinner Dr. Pepper, but still. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay? And there will be the route to the Green Gates. I think we sleep before we go in there. Camp. Because it's gonna be a battle there. Shortest possible amount of time. How long in a camp. And now... Perfect. I also realized something that would be cool if they added to the game, or maybe it is in the game, we haven't gone through all the options. It would be really cool to have a longer strip of possible skills. Oh, actually, I think you can do that. You can put skills on your left bar here. We're kind of, if you look at these characters, we're kind of running out of space with all the spells I want to cast. I think we can put things here also. It's kind of cool. We're gonna have different things on different bars here. Oh, we can actually have... Ow! And we can have these shortcuts, but that's gonna be too much. That's gonna be too busy for me. I really can't handle that, I think. But we can put there... Oh, we only had to have banishment there. Ah, first you complain, and then when you realize you already have it, you don't need it anymore. Yeah, but that's just how things work sometimes. That's just how logic works sometimes. This place that we're gonna go in there is gonna give a lot of experience. By the way, I realized that we should always have this thing on. Protection from sonic damage when we have this little dragon Ivo here. Also, it's hilarious that Ivo, we haven't seen that before, I think, but Ivo can talk in dialogues. He has a voice, which I think is really cool. But the voice is not just an inanimate object, he can speak. It's not just a possession, he speaks. And he loves people. He loves his mother, and he loves his grandma. Okay, protection from evil, protection from evil, protection from evil. And... Okay, so let's see here. Is there anything else? Oh, I would love to have had Archon's Aura. Do we have Archon's? Because that actually works really well with our... Let's take it next battle. This is actually really good because they get minus on their saves, so it functions very well together, of course, with banishment. Which is cool. I'm always right. So humble. So freaking humble, my ladies. Why so humble, I ask? Okay. Less a little bit also. Wow, why are you running away? Now we're gonna meet a new character. The smexiest character we met so far. Probably. Just gonna say. Oh, we're pretty smexy with this character also. You heard my call. A demoness looks down at you from atop the crumbling fortress wall. Same one who appeared in your dream. You're able to observe her properly for the first time, noting her delicate features. The demoness is stunning, but her eerie and unnerving beauty bears only the slightest trace of humanity. She looks like a human. It's just two horns. That's actually the only difference. Thank you for reading my call. I did not think you would come. Fill up check. Oh no! Arueshalae's voice carries the barest traces of sadness. Ah. It's a trap, isn't it? What? No, definitely no. I want to help you. You want to know where the demons with unusual powers are coming from? There is a creature hiding in the fortress now who is privy to the demon's schemes. Catch her and she will tell you what you want to know. Her wings are so pretty. I like her. Lori Lidencheck passed. You wear a symbol of Desna around your neck. Swear on her name that you are telling the truth. Arueshalae presses the silver butterfly to her heart. I swear it. I'm on your side. I'm planning something wicked. May Desna strike me down where I stand. Let's say I believe you. But then, there is a hag by the... Don't call her hag. don't call her hag. By the name of Yarunika, hiding in the fortress. She lived here before the fall of Sarkoris, but when the demons arrived, she was happy to throw in her lot with them. The senile old cannibal knows many secrets, including the ones you seek. Beware! You are dealing with a creature that is very old, very devious, and very dangerous. She may not be a demon, but she can move like one. If you hesitate, she will slip from your grasp before you even know it. Fortunately, there is a relic of Desna in this fortress, the Bell of Mercy. It will help you catch the hag. Like a cat in a mousetrap. No, wait. You don't say that, do you? Like a mouse in a cat trap? Never mind. What matters is that you must catch her. The right words to say is mouse in a mousetrap. Yep. But you can see how you got confused. All those boring words, I get mixed up all the time, too. Chris reading, I don't know. What if everybody said, catch a bee in a bear trap? Or maybe a moose in a fox trap? A manticore in a unicorn trap? A hedgehog? No. I don't want to catch a hedgehog. They're too prickly. Then how about rabbit in a goat trap? Maybe he's distracted, thinking up new combinations, no longer paying attention to those around her. I understand, let's do it! May Desna aid us. Yeah, may she aid us, it's gonna be a difficult battle. God made us. Okay, did you jump ahead there? Yes, so what I've done, I've gone out, slept, come back, buffed everybody, and now we're going into the second fight. So essentially we just walked from this room that we're in to this little passageway, and I also have positioned everyone, hopefully perfectly, to take this fight. So here I actually think we need these webs to slow them down, and we're gonna see what we're gonna be up against here. Oh wait, do we do this now? Maybe we want to summon some orcs. We can do that at the same time. So that, and let's see here. Skeletons, I don't know why the music went away. And skeletons. We have a little bit of a short range on our dismissal, unfortunately. But this looks about right. Charge! So you guys hold position there. Don't want to go in initially. We want to be a little bit waiting here. Okay. And we're gonna hold. You three girls. And you, though, switch into this thing. And if anything comes close here, like these meatballs or whatever they are they now in range to be dismissed? They are. So Girbeleth will try to dismiss you. Position, can we not dismiss you? Should be able to. Okay, these guys are dying, that's fine. We'll summon more. He'll summon an army, that's fine. That doesn't matter too much. Also. Okay, some more dudes coming in there. That's okay. I think we'll do just a heal here. I don't know exactly why this spells aren't going off here. Now we are casting. Okay, so the dismissal. Now we should have range for. Let's see, the deceiver there. So let's try and cast that on that guy. This girl doesn't seem to have any range for anything, so just go heal for the time being. Amarikwa, let's see here. There's a Kalavakus that we can maybe take out there. And try to cast that on that. Hold position still. Do we have range with this guy? Let's see, I have a pretty decent range here. I think we'll shoot off a salvo. Okay. So, that's a lot of damage coming in on all these guys. Perfect. Perfect. We'll pass a little bit forward to see what's going on there. Nobody seems to be that damaged yet. That's good. The undead are still holding somehow, some way. Okay, shoot in there again. There's another heal coming there. We have 2 banishments coming in also. We have to pass a couple of saves. We'll save there, unfortunately, on the Gibraleth. And okay, so something got deceased there. Probably one of the Smilons. Yes. So yeah, a round of healings could probably be good. We'll do that. The dragon is shooting. There. And sure, do another. Unfortunately, I didn't want you to be exposed there, but you are kind of have to allow you to be exposed here. Not too much else. We'll go with you, I guess. There's some more healing coming in there. Okay. Amarikwa, can you maybe... I think we need to summon more dudes just stand in the way here. Because we're not getting much off here. So, you there, again. try to get this off. Okay. And are a little bit squashed in there, I feel like. Glabreseth, try to dismiss him then. I don't know. Maybe work. Okay. I don't know what died. Oh, we actually managed to dismiss this guy before, I think. Okay. Tumors. Okay. We are a little bit dead with everything, but there's one thing coming in there. Oh! Dismissal! We managed to do it! On Gibralad! That is pretty nice. Then we only have Kalavakus and whatever this is, Gibralad left. Okay, well, dismissals are pretty good, I guess. We summon some undead, or do we just... Let's see here. Here's what I think we do. We do Kalavakus. We switch you into healing. And I guess you into healing also. Anyone who's really damaged. Everything's dead. Everything's already dead. Okay, well, let's do it.
Is all this blood mine? Never thought I had that much.
Let's see here. 2 seconds left before that thing goes off, unfortunately. Can you charge in there or something? Oh, we managed another dismissal on the Kalavakus. Woo! Dismissal! It's so good! Okay. We have one more dismissal. We gotta try to get everyone dismissed.
All I see is blackness.
She's blackness. Okay. There's one more dismissal coming in there. Do we dismiss their entire army? That would be amazing if we could manage to do that. Heal you, I guess. More healing coming in there. Another dismissal coming in there.
Is all this blood mine?
Okay, I don't want her to die if we can avoid it. There's some heal coming in there. She's unfortunately on the last stand now, but okay. We got a demon plague, but okay, so now we just have to take out this Gibralad. That's all we got left there. Ooh! Rack for 31! Finish her off. Okay. Okay, if you weren't convinced before about dismissal. I wasn't as convinced before. Now I am. Man, we took out everything. This guy died the dismissal. This guy. This guy. You get dismissed. You get dismissed. You get dismissed. Everything got dismissed. Oh, it's so beautiful. Now we unfortunately probably have to wait. I will probably go back and heal everything anyway, so. Then the spiderwebs will go away also. Ah! That's probably my favorite fight so far, gotta say. Everything just got dismissed. And it just worked out so great. I think though, what we should go for maybe, since dismiss seems to be working so great, I don't know why I haven't thought about this before. Probably what we should do is have a way of overcoming their spell resistance. Like go spell penetration, greater spell penetration. So there's a mythic feat, which adds your mythic rank to spell penetration. Oh, no, just banish everything. That will feel so good if we manage to do that. We gotta save. Oh, banishment. Banish them. Left, right, and centaur. So, what are we gonna put in the spellbook? I know that for this fight we're not gonna need dismissal. Because we can't dismiss the girl we're gonna be up against, because she is a... we can maybe put in Death Ward or something. Or do we put in something else? Restoration? Maybe? Let's have a Death Ward and a Restoration there. We're of course gonna go dismissal later. I have that there, but we can't dismiss the hag, and that's gonna be the next battle. Is there anything else we might want here on the lower level? We have protection from energy, remove blindness. Oh, sorry. Yes, Archon's Aura! Archon's Aura? Yes. And I think that's gonna be it. Flip! Flip, 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 flip. 1 second of rest. As I said, this seems to get cleared when we go back and sleep in Resin now. If it doesn't, I'll be sad. If we'll have to... A Demon Plague, by the way, maybe. I should have put in a remove disease or something. Let's see, 1d3 constitution, 1d6 wisdom, damage, and fatigue. Whatever. You know what? Whatever. Go back. Fight the hag. The hag can be a little bit difficult, but we can prepare a lot for this fight. Like, a lot. So I think it's gonna be fun. Okay, here we are. Back again, I'm doing the business, doing the business. Doing the business with you. Doing the business. It's all we do. I wanna do the business with you. What does do the business mean? Okay, so I just did the same thing again. Out, in, rebuff, ready. We are in the room where we killed the stuff before, so if you have trouble with orientation there. First we defeated everyone in this room, then this room, now this room. So we're gonna fight Yarunika or something like that. So how do we fight it? I think we just run in actually, and we spawn the skeletons once, well, this might not have been smartest, we'll see. Arueshalae, my dear, are you there? And you brought friend? Good, good. All the more for me! He has the same voice as the storyteller. The same voice. The goal! How dare you show up here of all places? I think what we're gonna do here, we're gonna try to move in. Pathfinding, essentially impossible in this game. Try, okay, we got Organ's aura off. He's standing in a very bad spot for us, but heal there. We are getting in position though, gotta say. To be fair though, I think that the guy or the girl she's attacking here is kind of good at taking punishment. Sonic damage with you, smack him with you, claw, you can smack him there. Let's go healing maybe? I don't know if the skeleton's gonna do much in this fight. That just seems good. Okay, attack opportunity. No! Don't you dare do that to that girl. Don't you dare, I say. Yarunika, you wouldn't dare do that, would you? Wow, she's getting targeted, by the way. Look at it, 91. And now they're back, though, or she's back. Attacking our girls here. Okay, well, it is going according to plan, I guess, so far. We would love to have another protection against sonic damage, because I think the shield we have is very much running out in just 1 second there. So, protection from sonic damage. And more sonic damage coming in there. We might take a little bit of damage on this. That's not too much damage. That's hardly a scratch, I say. Luckily, nothing can stand against the sonic damage from this girl. Luckily. Oh, last stand, wow. He really does good there, okay, well. Walk away then, I guess. Maybe here or something. Heal yourself. And let's see here. This girl hasn't triggered that ability yet, I think. More healing coming in there, sure. Last stand on this girl, so I guess you walk away also. You know, can't walk away too far, but walk in with you and walk in with you there. And yeah. And Ivo, you just keep doing this, I think. Did you get her? That quickly?
I fear I've been wounded.
Okay, I don't like that she's hitting us while this is going on, so I'm just gonna... Ooh. Okay. What demons? What are you on about? Ah, no, those demons. Would they be friends of yours, Arun, my dear? What are you picking... Oh, that was... I wonder if she died there. I don't think so. What are you picking on poor old me for then? I'll tell you everything I know, but I don't know far more than me on that score. The cold drains from Arueshalae's face, and the hag's smile grows wider, stretching from ear to ear. A little chicken, don't tell me you haven't told your news. Your new toys, all that. kept it yourself, did you? The hag burst into a screeching laugh before turning her gaze to you. Taking pity on an old woman, let me go before any more harm's done. You better have a word with your little demoness about those demons. You liar! I've never been to the Ivory Sanctum. Arueshalae's desperate outburst is drowned out by another round of cackling from the hag. Where did you say you've never been, eh? Where? Like you haven't been sniffing around it, seeing who comes and goes. You didn't see all that? Yeah, I suppose you don't even know the password neither, are you? A demon girl lying to her teeth as per usual. Is that true, Anna? Arueshalae, is that true? You've known all along where the strange demons were coming from. You don't understand, Arueshalae drops her gaze. I lied to you. I used you. I could have told you were looking for those demons right away, but I needed someone who could help me get rid of the hag. When I was freed from the dungeons of Dresden, the demons set her own on my trail, and I could not have dealt with her single-handedly. Hearing this, the old woman lets out a screeching cackle that shakes her whole body. What are you laughing at? It doesn't matter what I've done. You won't be leaving here alive. Wait to kill the hag, I want to ask you about something. Better pray to your unholy gods, hag. Now you die. In the face, okay? With an unmatched speed, Arueshalae strikes the hag. The screeches, a last rasping cackle, which soon starts into a strangled gurgle. Arueshalae's eyes are plaintive as she holds your gaze. There is much I have to explain, to confess, but first, please, there's something I want to show you. Come, it's not far. Okay, I trust you, Arueshalae. Arueshalae, I trust you. I mean, she's devoted to Desna, and Desna seems to be like the best of gods. She seems to be very nice. Everyone who's a devotee of Desna so far in this game have been really nice. So I'm guessing that will not stop. Arueshalae approaches the grave. It is small but surprisingly well maintained given the surrounding squalor and neglect. Arueshalae touches the cold stone, decorative with a Desna butterfly. Like she's greeting an old friend. Silently she turns to you. She retrieves a map from her bag, makes a mark on it and holds it out to you. First things first, here. I wasn't lying to you about this. That's where you'll find the Ivory Sanctum, and in it, the secret of the demons with the strange powers. Entrance is hidden under a pile of skulls. I don't know how to open it, I've never been inside, but the cultists enter it somehow, which means that you can find a way to get inside. Thank you for the map, I appreciate your help. Succubus shakes her head. I lied to you, you trusted me, and I used you to get rid of the hag. This doesn't assuage my guilt, but it is the least I can do. Who does this grave belong to? My last victim, she was the priestess of Desna. I seduced her and drained her soul. She died in my arms, and I decided to bask in her final reveries, so I dove into her fading mind. Dreams are Desna's domain. The goddess noticed my sacrilege, but for some reason she showed me mercy instead of punishment. She opened my eyes to who I was and who I could be. When I returned to my senses, the first thing I did was bury my final victim here and make a vow before her grave that I would atone for everything that I had done. I didn't know who she was, I seduced her, I deceived her and killed her. But she saved my soul. Arueshalae wipes her eyes. If only I could die and give back her life. I can't, Amarikwa. All I can do is live on and help those who are still alive. How did he know about the hag, that she would be here? When I was freed in Dresden, the demons set her on my trail. She failed to catch me, but she took a hostage of sort. Arueshalae once again runs her fingers over the granite tombstone. She threatened to corrupt this grave if I didn't come here and surrender. I knew I could not defeat her on my own, so I used you. I used a lie to get you here so you would help me kill her. Forgive me, I'm sorry. How did you know about the Bell of Mercy? This place, the fortress and the bell tower. I saw them in the dreams of a person lying in this grave. She was on her way here for the bell. She wanted to take it from here and return it to the Crusaders in Canabras. But she never made it here because she met me. I killed her and I devoured her dreams, or rather, they devoured me. That's when I re-emerged from my dream realm. I buried her here. I thought it was the right thing to do. Let's see, I wanted to return the bell to the Crusaders for a long time. She brings a hand to her face. It bears the brush and the bell burns my impure fingers. Why did you have to lie? You could have just asked for help. I was afraid you would refuse if there was nothing in it for you. I was afraid you wouldn't believe me, and I'm a demon, America. For centuries, it was all I knew. If you want something, you get it by lying or by force. Luring you here was so easy, so natural. Lies and manipulation, they are my native language. One I've spoken my entire life, asking for a favor. Now that's a foreign notion I only begun to learn. Don't think I'm trying to justify what I did. I know my lie was despicable. I know that perfectly well, and I lied to you. I knew that it was a step backward, back to the old Arueshalae, and I still did it. There's no excuse for it. I just want you to understand me. Everything's clear now. So, what are you going to do with me? I forgive you, and please try to forgive yourself. Oh, thank you, Arueshalae. I will try. Well, I suppose farewell. No, please don't go. I want you to stay with me. Wait, I could use someone like you in my party. Come with me. Sakba looks at you, and she doesn't believe her ears, then nods simply. Yes, let's go. I'm just gonna use this probably as an advisor or something. Oh, though, by the way, we're so close to leveling up. So freaking close. I think next episode... Oh, I thought we'd level up this episode with everyone. But okay, next episode, we're gonna level up. Oh, we're gonna get the thing. That's gonna be next episode. Next episode.
Never shout out.
Oh, where did that come from? Oh, was it indeed the friendly neighbor? It's always the friendly neighbor Chris, isn't it? The answer to every question is the friendly neighbor Chris. Okay, so today, as per usual, I just want to say thank you to the latest members who have joined, which are Varied Technique. Just like my Jankdex or something, I don't know. And then there was a Russian name, which I had to Google Translate. I hope that this is correct. Roman Gafarov. Comrade Gafarov. And also Sepultura. Sepultura. Hello, Daniel! And you are?
It's me, the YouTube algorithm.
And well, what are you doing here?
I'm just here to take those views.
No, those are my views.
Oh, I can explain to you, senor. You see, you have subs 0% and non-subs 100%. That's why you can take all your views.
I guess it's time that you check out the little thing down there.